Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a very short video, guys. These are the 5 easiest Rolex watches to get from an authorized dealer if you want a stainless steel model. The Air King, the Explorer 36 and 40, and the Explorer 2, which is a 42mm watch. If we go back to the Air King, it's quite an unusual watch. It's recently had an upgrade and it is considered by most Rolex ADs as a starter watch or a stepping stone watch. Covered it in other videos. You would assume that the OP is, but good luck trying to get an OP 41 from an authorized dealer. The Air King cost £950 more than an OP and is a lot easier to get. Now, a good friend of mine told me recently that the Air King is actually harder to get than it used to be, guys. It's now got a 6 to 12 month wait, but in some areas it's 2 months tops. Nice watch for a starter collector. The next watch I wanted to cover was the Explorer 36 and 40. I was in London as a walk-in February. It was February the 23rd, 2024, for those of you that care, and I was offered an Explorer 36 on the spot, guys, because nobody wants it. That watch is too bloody small and too bloody expensive. At £6,300. Get stuffed, Rolex. Now, the next one, which isn't a bad watch, is the Explorer 40, which retails at £6,650. And again, I think it's way overpriced for what you get. The reason being, it's the clasp. I've had the watch on and I find the clasp a little bit oversized for the bracelet, and it has got that extra lock that the OP doesn't have, but it's just an unrefined watch if you ask me. And it's unusual for Rolex to really make a watch that, in my opinion, is cheapish. I'm not saying it's a terrible watch. I'm just saying I was interested in getting one in the collection. I have an OP41, and when I compared my OP41 to the Explorer 40, the OP41 wins every time. So, recap: 36, 40 Explorer are a 2 to 6 months wait, and in some ADs there is nobody waiting for a 36mm Explorer, so you can usually get that watch as a walk-in. Now, spoiler alert, the next watch is a gorgeous watch. It's a watch I wanted to get in my collection. It's the Explorer 42, which is called the Explorer 2. It comes in a black dial and it comes in a white dial. Now, the white dial is extremely popular, guys, so forget it. You are not getting that watch for at least 2 years. I shit you not. It's a 2-year waiting list for a white dial Explorer, and it could be a longer list than that because it's a very popular watch. I don't know why, because after close inspection, that 24-hour hand is god awful. It is god awful. And the black one is the nicest one if you ask me, and that one is a 6 to 12 month wait at the moment. So those are the 5 easiest watches to get from an authorized dealer. Now, I just wanted to say that I'm doing these videos to help people who want to buy a Rolex watch. For those of you who already have Rolexes, this video wasn't meant for you. For all you big players out there that say that you just walk in and you can pick up a GMT just because they like you or because they know you are a real watch collector, not a flipper, you guys are what I like to call fantasists. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Just a tidbit for you guys. I wanted to get the Explorer 2 into my collection, and for whatever reason, it never happened. I came close to the black one on one occasion where I was actually told the watch was available. I said, sure, I'll take it. Turns out it had already been sold to somebody else. Luckily for me, I had missed out on the watch. I really wanted the white one in the first place because you can only have so many black dials in a collection. The white dial was harder to get, and I was willing to wait for that particular watch. For some reason, I never got offered it, and it kind of fizzled out anyway. Like I said, when I look at the 24-hour hand, there's just something wrong with it. I'm not a fan of it, to be 100% honest. Then recently I looked at the current MSRP of a whopping £8,500, and I am telling you now, there is no way I would pay £8,500 for this watch. There's just no way, guys. It's now way overpriced. Does Rolex care? No. Will people still be lining up to buy it? 100%. But just remember, this watch in 2 years' time will be £9,000. And it is not a £9,000 watch. This is the one that's the hardest to get. And I guarantee you, if you shop around, you will get this watch at under 9K everywhere. So to beat the wait list, to beat the bullshit list, if you want this one watch, this Explorer white dial 42mm watch, get it on the grey market. None of these watches sell for over MSRP. If you try to flip them, you're in for a mega shock. If you bought an Explorer 40 or an Explorer 36, you're going to lose your ass if you try and flip that watch. The Air King, you're going to lose your ass as well, 150%. And both Explorers are losses too. Even the white dial, that is extremely popular. I've seen all of these watches selling at just a touch over MSRP, and some of them under MSRP. Strongly advise you that if you want these watches, brilliant. If you're buying them to flip, pass.